my heart, I'm still a kid, says Gulfarida Janyarova about herself. From childhood to this day, she was in love with the circus. I've always wanted to work in a zoo or to be an artist. The second part of a child's dream became a reality. She turned into the popular creator.
Ну вот и не получилось работать в зоопарке.
Well, I didn't get a job in the zoo. Where I work, where my workshop is, there are a lot of stray cats and dogs. I know some of them. Today, a red-headed cat came to see me, then a cat with spots, then I saw a doggy with a broken foot. They're all mine, I feed all of them. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry once said that we are all from childhood. It is very wise. Don't you see that, despite the fact that we're changing in our appearance, our soul remains in its 20s. Today, manufacturing dolls is a special place in the work of the artist. Currently, she has a collection of more than 200 copies. She's different in her style. Her style combines decorative features and primitivism. It's like a reflection of a naive view on the world. Here you can find different landscapes with flowers. They're very hypertrophied. They're very beautiful. At the same time, they're very big and juicy. It's a naive view on beautiful world. This is evidenced by the title of the exhibition, A Kind World of Dolls. This is probably the way the artist sees and feels this world. It is like a kid's soul, living in an adult body. In any work I produce, there's always a doll or small creature present. I've already talked about it before. Where is my work with irises? No, not irises, but peonies. Look, peonies. There you see, on a branch there is a swinging princess. She's wearing only a crown and shoes. It's just that I forgot. I did not have time to finish it. And when I was putting it at the Kazakh Museum, I noticed and said, wow, I forgot to make her a dress. But a worker said, that's better. And so it has remained. In short, the work was approved, and I left it just like that. More than 20 years ago, Vera Soltsova needed help in the creation of characters for the theater. Dolls initiated our friendship, says an actor of a puppet theater. Besides talent, professionalism, and work ethics, she has such qualities as rigor and perseverance. Thanks to her, I learned a lot from her. I said before, Farida, I need this, please. She would say, here, Vera, here's something for you. Get in there and do it. Because of this, I learned a lot. When you visit Farida at home before and now, oh my god, dolls, one larger than the other, one smaller than the other. Dolls, dolls, dolls everywhere. And in this regard, we agreed with her, she loves dolls. I make interior dolls. The interior dolls are very diverse, they're not that big. I do custom big dolls. For example, Peter the Great, I made the life-size version of him as a doll. He was 2 meters and 4 centimeters. In this kind of work, I stick to the history of costume. Stick to literally everything. This is a big doll. If it is really a kind of a portrait doll, it requires a lot of skill. You must be able to sew. You need to be able to do just about anything. An interior doll is different, you just put it somewhere on a table. The floor, one is also placed on a small podium. It is generally very fashionable now, but not everyone can afford it to have an interior floor doll. Here, for example, a geisha. It already requires specific interior and environment, a certain color curtains and other specifics. Confucius also requires special setting. Mongolian doll. Each doll bears a certain mentality. It is unique. And of course, it demands for itself a certain area, its own interior. There are so many different dolls. It's a science. Even I think during the Paleolithic era, there were dolls. So it is an ancient thing. In the world, there are hundreds of major exhibitions of dolls held annually. The distinctive form of art continues to be popular in modern society. This is evidenced by the permanent exhibition of Gulfarida Janyarova.